let's get started. Hey, Woolen, go for some good Pokemon. Hope you don't get lost this time. Hopefully, hey, Vidar. We started. Sorry, we're starting just as we finished. We're gonna go do the ice gym, aren't we? We can go and revive poor Swamputus, and we can go and head off straight into the gym. I don't know, how are you all feeling tonight for a stream? Would you prefer it if I continue to do a 3-hour one tonight? Or would you rather I cut it down to about a 2-hour one? Because it might get a bit late if we do another 3-hour stream. This is definitely not an emulator Pokemon. Yeah, this is not. This is played live on a, you know, a special device that only I own. Hello, Dong Destroyer Oni. Great name. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun this evening. It's 10 in the morning for you, lol. Alright. Because, I'm willing to do. I'm more than happy to do another 3-hour stream. But if some of you think you might not... Oh, Repel, okay. If some of you think you might not be able to make the full 3 hours, I'm happy to cut it down. But we'll see how it goes for now. If we end up hitting a roadblock, that might be a good point to end it. But if it ends up being a solid 3 hours, we can have a good old 3 hours. It's 4:15 in the afternoon for you. Alright, good. Because I remember last time that we started late... I can't remember what time we started late, but some people ended up having to go to bed really early, and it was like me and only a couple of other people that were really sitting and doing it. Hello, Arch3 Run? Archon? Ongup? Wonderful. Ah, starting off good. Still nice. I've been a little bit out of the Pokemon lately. I haven't been playing any more of the Pokemon Y in a couple of weeks. And as a result, my brain's not quite set into it yet. You can stay for... Tree Eyes. Wonderful. Hello, Vine Destroyer. You have literature in the morning for 4 hours, but fuck it, you can sleep through that. It's not important. Oh, I forgot we have a Turtwig, don't we? Let me try and get my mind back into this. I apologize if I'm going to sound a little bit odd. As a result, I'm not in the talky mood. I've been sitting editing all day. Like that was not a 37-minute video at the start. That was like a couple of hours. Oh, maybe not. No, actually, I think that was only like an hour long, but still took a while, and then it was rendering, and I made some nice food. I made a delicious pasta carbonara. I've been working on my recipe. Oh, it's one of these. I've been working on my recipe. These are all going to be trainers, aren't they? So we're going to have to just... how are we going to... Let's just fight them. Oh. Maybe it's not a trainer. I don't know what that is then. Okay, I assumed that was going to be a trainer, but maybe not. That was a little bit weird. Anyway, hello. I worked up on my recipe from last time I made it. Before it was like, I was just kind of making it with whatever scraps I had lying around. So I had like some red onions and large mushrooms and the wrong kind of cream and not enough of it and all this. So what I ended up doing was, like, I bought stuff specifically for it. So I bought super thick cream that's delicious. And white onions and spring onions and small mushrooms, and it was all just amazing. I can't believe I could create something like that. Like, the last time I didn't think it was that bad. I somehow managed to improve on it without even realizing I had something to improve on. It's great. I'd like to think that I can even improve on this one, but I have no idea how I'm going to do it. So we're going up through the levels. Someone recommended that it would just be so fast if I Lucky Egg him at the front of the party. So I'll keep that in mind. I might just Lucky Egg him at the start, especially just for the gym. Considering Small Floggo can just come in, burn everything, and then go back again. Yes, all our Pokemon have different names. Toting's trying to learn Curse. Alright. What's that, up your special attack or something if you're not... Yeah, if you're not a ghost, it's just a case of increasing your attack or something, but lowering your speed or whatever. I don't quite remember. You name all of your Shmurda. Why on earth is that? All of our Pokemon are named by the, named over by the viewers. For the most part, I named Miri because we need a Miri. Thanks for putting it on Twitter. The food. What did you think? You're pretty happy you just got the 6th highest post on the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure subreddit. What did you post that made the JoJo people so happy? What if the Pyro actually had the jetpack from that one taunt video as a weapon on the spy? So you could just jetpack around. Oh, interesting. It'd be interesting if that's their way of balancing Pyro, is giving him the ability to, like, instead of having a flamethrower, you could have a jetpack in your primary slot and jump around with the shotgun. That would be pretty cool. Have you thought of a name for Turtwig yet? No? Perish Count? Oh god. I'm waiting on chat to come up with something. Did you not have any funky names for him in your mind? That Perish song is going to be annoying. You only named the boys Shmurda, you named the girls Shmurdette. Shmur? I'm not sure I understand that. I think I'm going... Oh! That was fast. I don't know why I was surprised. He's like level 18 now, isn't he? We've already gotten him up so high. Good start, though. How about Terminator? Oh, that is a good one. Terminator spelled with a U. I like that. Hello, Grotile? Grotile, maybe? It's not Grovile, is it? Yeah, there we go. Because his final evolution's, like, pretty damn good, isn't it? Oh, thanks for the advice. Let's give it a go. Why not? It's free. What do you have on you? Do you have a lucky egg on you, or do I need to hand you one? Can I have a little check, please? EXP shirt. Okay, we're going to take your item. What was yours? Who's the one with the lucky egg? It is him. I got it right. So I will give you the EXP share. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to give him any EXP share because that will... I'm assuming that giving him the EXP share will remove the EXP from Grovile, maybe? Maybe not? Maybe it doesn't share it like that. Does he get less experience if there's another Pokemon getting an EXP share? I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. We just give him that. There we go. We can just switch out of him, but we can hopefully get a couple of levels on him as a result. Gotta say, these movement puzzles have become less and less interesting. I haven't needed more than one go on them lately. Ooh. Turtonator? That's not bad. Oh, hey, Nat. Oh, hey! Alright, Diddy Kong Racing. It's gonna confuse me so much, that cry, every time. Wait, what is this? A seal? Is Berry gonna be able to kill it? I'm wondering. Is it ice and water or just ice? Aurora Beam. I forget, we have like no defense at all on Pikachu, we just have a really high offense. There we go. How much XP are you getting now? Ice may be 4 times expensive on Leafy Boy. That is true. We're just trying to get him some levels. Going to use Dugong. Yes, I will switch back and forth, but I'm probably not going to bring out Berry again, because he'll probably die. Woolen, please, you want my thoughts on the new thumbnails and private videos? Oh, for Team Fortress 2? I think, first of all, it's ridiculous that on YouTube, a multi-billion-dollar industry run by Google, that you can just replace the word watch in a YouTube title with a V to force it into being the Flash version and show you the thumbnail. That seems so stupid. Anyway, it's cool. I really like it. 8 taunts is like... There's a lot of new to community-made taunts. There's some heavy taunts in there. If I remember correctly, it was originally a Pyro v Heavy thing. So if they're giving Pyro most of it, but then Heavy a little bit of it, this is going to seem quite weird if you're watching this VOD after the update, but right now we're not entirely sure what's happening. This is pre the update. And I'm trying to think that some of them are pretty cool. There was one, the engineer jumping down on the power jack. What's it called? That's not it. The road jack. You know what I mean? That's really cool. I remember seeing that on the workshop a couple of years ago. It's like a really, really cool taunt. And then some of the other ones just, they didn't seem as high quality as that one. They seemed just kind of like they pulled them out of the workshop, but maybe Valve touched up on them. But I'm hopeful. That does make it seem like they're at least planning something in this update. Like, remember the end of the line update? People were hyping that for like 2 years. Like, people were really hyped for their end of the line update, and in the end, it didn't even matter. They just gave us a duck, and they didn't even give us the map. They just gave us a duck and said, have fun with the duck. So, I'm hopeful. This just gives me joy. It also, it makes me think that, you know, there's definitely quite a few people working on this update, I'd like to think. Based off the fact that, like, they're claiming it's going to be a mammoth update, and those update patch notes were pretty big. You'd like to think they'd have a pretty decent playtesting group for it. So, I am ever so hopeful it'll be good. I'm assuming it will be. And even if it's not good, even if it just makes people more willing to play Tier 2 for a bit, I'll be pretty happy. Like, if it fills up the community service for a bit, for like a couple of months, that would make me more happy than probably any change. Name, Grottle, Leafy Slow Doggo! Ice and Water. Grottle evolves at 32. How about naming Torterra Shearpet or Grass-Toys? Grass-Toys is good. We'll see. Keep coming up with ideas, because at the end of this gym we can just fly and quickly rename them. So if you've got an idea for a Grottle, now is the great time to shove it into chat. Hey, Horror-chan. Let's hope for the best. Remember the Ambier's getting nerfed. I mean, I'm half hoping they have shown in the past that they're willing to change their views on things and immediately change them. Remember the time that they nerfed Demo Man? Like a week later they reversed the nerf. Did you really just try to put yourself to sleep? You know what it is? I think Rest is psychic and he thinks that using a psychic type will damage me. Is that true? That can't be it. This isn't like a Gen 1, That's how Twitch plays Pokemon beat the Elite Four, isn't it? They pull out Butterfree against the Dragonite and it kept using Protect. Oh, whatever. Anyway, call it Great Achuin after the space turtle from Discworld. I'm not entirely sure what Discworld is. I'm sorry. The North American with a nice voice is streaming. You might hinder things a bit. Then which North American with a nice voice? There's quite a few of them. Brotal? Brotal's alright. You posted it in. Anyway, regardless of that, they have shown that they're willing to mess around with changes even after they've said them. Like, oh no, Demo Knight's going to be broken now. Oh, we're going to add in the Tourney Shield. Oh no, you accidentally made... what did they do? They did another couple of changes that were like immediately reversed. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what they were. There was... There's another one I can't think of, but whatever it was. Valve have shown that even if they end up making a bad choice on release... Oh yeah, like, the short circuit was crap, and then they buffed it to incredibly strong lengths. And for like several months after that, they kept changing it. Volador. Blastoise. The Flog. Grottle gaining some levels. Your favourite update was the Soldier and Demo Man update when they accidentally made Spy able to build dispensers. I do not remember that. You mean the War update? Do you remember when Engineer could place infinite sentries? That was amazing. I can't remember what the thing was. Like, it was if a spy sapped it, and then you broke it, and you built another sentry while you were waiting, you could... No, it wasn't that. You could have infinite health on your sentry, wasn't it? It was related to, like, the red tape, wasn't it? Frostlass. Okay. Don't take me down with you. That just means I'm guaranteed to win, right? If he's taking me down with it, it means I can just stand here and... I can't attack it. Well... What is he? Ice and... Ghost. Okay. Name him Schmurda. Why do you like Schmurda so much? They turned the no random crits into minus 25% damage. That was reverted after a day. Oh, yeah. They were trying to... This was back when they had the beta. Because they tested that in the beta for a bit. Weapons like the Eyelander that have no random crits on them, they just added random crits back, but added minus 25% damage. A Woolman waving furiously towards your general direction. Hey, Kinky. Good bird. God, you've got like no experience with that guy. You've managed to overcome the overwhelming power of ice. Took us about 10 minutes, so great job. I'm only... Oh, there you go. Apparently I'm 7 out of the 8 gyms done. I had no idea. Begone, Taunt. Ice Goat type. Oh, not Dive. What's this gonna be? Oh. Another Ice Beam. Well... That's nice of you. I don't know if we're going to be able to use it, but we were planning on using it on, like, Milotic at some point when we were thinking about that, so... Nice that we've got a second Ice Beam, just in case we get a Gengar or something that's capable of using it. I don't know if we are going to get a Gengar... Wait, we have a full team now. There, we have a full team now. Ignore that. Also, I didn't realise this. Tyranitar's Gen 2. I've always... I don't know why. Have I just never seen a Tyranitar in Gen 2, / do I not remember it at all? Because I could swear I only saw it from Gen 3 onwards, but maybe I'm wrong about that. That's cool. Go and get ourselves some heals. I can't remember where we're going from here. We need to get Dive from someone so we can continue to explore. Presumably that will take us to the right-hand side of the map. Here you go. This is your 30-second rule. I'm going to go fly now to go and rename our Turtwig. Within the next 30 seconds, I'm going to pick from whatever people write in chat as his name. So... There's your marker. The random buff to the Phlogisnator after 2 to 3... Oh, well, when they made it to the Flog... They changed it so instead of getting fully healed, you got Ubered and Quick Fixed, which meant that they couldn't just Air Blast you. Which was silly, because you could Air Blast them and then they would get pulled out. Gourmand? Oh god, I remembered this from last time. I really like this music. I'm gonna go here. Apparently Tyranitar's Gen 2. It's not Gen 3. Listen to the cry. Wait, where are you? That is a Gen 2 cry. These are both very Gen 2. That's very much Gen 3, very much Gen 1. Like, it's, when you listen to it, it's very clearly a Gen 2 Pokemon. I didn't even think about it. Dave? Wait, this isn't the right one at all, is it? Have I gone to the wrong one? You don't live in here. I think I've gone... Yeah, okay, ignore that. I thought, when I went back and watched the VOD, I looked in my mind and I was like, I know exactly where we're going. It's not there. No, I was wrong. Seanport. Oh, bollocks. I've already forgotten how we get there. Dirty Dave. Why Dave? Why Dirty Dave? What's your fascination with Dave? Schmirt. Adding Schmirt to words. Everyone's named except for you. Alright, let's have a look. Grass Toys. I do like Grass Toys. Leafy Slow Doggo. Do we have any doggo-related names? Small Floggo. Volidort. Leafy Slow Doggo. Orewa Mo Shindaru. Oh yeah, full HP on Oomph. I really missed it. I don't know how to use the Flog now. Oh, I can't... Can I try and meet you in the middle, maybe? With like a... Let me have a think for a second. Davy Toys looks awful. That's not good. Squirtle, Blastoise, Big Plango, Dirty Dave. Okay, we'll just go with Dirty Dave. We don't have a Dirty Dave. I don't know why you want Dirty Dave, but... Tyranitar. Dirty Dave it is. We could have put a space in there, but that would have looked stupid. We can give Dirty Dave, but we can make it a... Dirty... Wait. Dirty Dave? Amazing. There we go, we've done it. How about that? Dirty Dave. That's where we'll leave it for him. He's actually not that far off. Also, I've realised we've got an entire male team except for Swole Floggo. We have like a bee's nest thing going on, where we have the strong female lead just tears through everything. I haven't been here. Okay, perhaps we can go right now. Hooray for Dirty Dave! Thank you so much. Thank you for the name, everyone. The question mark saved it. I hope so. Such a ridiculous. What is this? We've been in here, haven't we? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, don't be inappropriate. I'm pretty sure Charizard would like destroy all of them if they ended up doing anything like that. How on earth do we go there? Do we have to go top left and then to the right, maybe? Where do we get dive from? Okay, we can't go here. You did it. You pushed your agenda onto an innocent streamer. Thanks, Crazy Cop. You've done it. You've succeeded in your evil mission of making me name a Pokemon Dave. If anyone wants to just quickly double check before I get really lost, just go and check yourself privately if the next area is really hard to find. If it's not, leave it. But if it ends up being a really, really difficult, you might want to write in chat just in case we end up running around for like an hour not doing anything. Dirty Dave? I love it because it adds the exclamation mark at the end. Don't ice beam me. You little shit. Thanks for that. That's not very nice. Look, you know what? You know what you deserve for that? Mindless bullying. That's right. You little shit. Just immediately died. Christ. Oof. You know what we'll do? We'll be smart. We'll be smart. We're going to level up our Dirty Dave. And we're going to level him up good. We're going to give him the experience share. Agumon. Take. Dirty Dave. EXP share. We're not going to pull him out for every battle. It's fine in the gym because you get extra experience from the leader. And then we can give the lucky egg to old Tyranitar. There we go. And then we do the old Reddit switcheroo. Small Floggo needs levels, apparently. I mean, so does Berry. You know what, Berry. You're a low level. You can have some stuff pumped into you in a good way. Don't take that out of context. Running a grass type in the ice region, best streamer are you. Excuse me, I'll have you know that I've beaten 7 gyms. You should have caught it and named it Little Shit. What did we name the last one? We didn't call the last one Little Shit, did we? Did we call it Ooh Woo Woo? Let's have a little look in the PC. It's been a little while. For those of you who haven't seen the PC, this is what we've got in here. We've got Push Inks. Can we do a summary? We've got Push Inks, Miltank, Snexy, Heavy Weapons, Plusno Bully, Drifloon, Scyther, Dino, Sock X Bomb. Oh my god, extra water. Uncle Stan, what? We have an how did you get in here? Uncle Stan, go away. He's moved into my computer. And Ashens. Okay. I didn't know we had an Uncle Stan. That's really creepy. You have a goddamn Milotic. Yeah, there we do. We have a Milotic named Snexy. Awful name. I really want a bike. This running thing is so glitchy. Uncle Stan. I don't like him. I wasn't expecting him to just be in there with his trousers already half pulled down. Oh, it's been a while since we've had a chat, hasn't it? Shove the old Super Repel down. Thank God we've got so many of them. Is EV training a thing in this, or is that a thing in later game? I'm pretty sure EV training is a thing in, like, most of the generations, isn't it? You should have caught it and named it Little Heath and had it die in the wild. Hello. Oh, you're not going to give me dive, are you? Yeah, I remember we fought you. I'm sorry. We're fighting you again? Did we not... Did we not already fight you? Question mark? Did we not already fight this lady? I was under the impression we already beat her up. No? Am I misremembering? I could swear we already... Okay. Fine. Notice how Uncle Stan is only one letter away from being Uncle Satan. Yeah, that's what he wants you to think. That was... Hearthquake incoming. You can use that to get more speed on Dirty Dave so he won't die every time. What, EV training? So we can only fight Pokemon that give speed EVs over and over and over. Are you about to use an Ice Beam? Because if you are... Oh my god, we have 2 counters to water, but they're both really shit. Berry, don't get one shot and we'll live to use Thunder. She gave up twice. Oh, hit attack, yeah. Odd world. Let's try Thunder. Oh, Thunder missed for the first time in the life. So we paralyzed it. Just don't miss this time. Oh, you little shit. Should have just healed. There we go. Thunder. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. But we have a Dirty Dave and an Uncle Stan. I'm not sure what we did to deserve this. Dirty Dave grew up. He's trying to learn Bite. Ugh. He's a little bit into the old, Oh. Yeah, let's get that instead of a normal move. He's a little bit into the old Dom side of things, is he? Dirty Dave learned Bite. And that was it. Well, that wasn't the last one your last battle. Galileo. Can we just fight her over and over again for free, like 3,000 experience? Did you give me dive? Maybe she gave us... Huh. Am I lost my mind? How bad is dive? Dive is trash tier. Dive is trash. So I guess we already fought her. We got dive, and then we. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to place one of our Pokemon in the machine. We're going to grab like a Poliwag or something and shove dive on it, and then use that to get to the next area, I guess. Strange area. Yeah, I'm assuming we can dive like around here or something, and then that'll be... I think this is the final gym, and the Elite Four was like over in this direction, maybe? Because there was a place we couldn't go that was trapped. Hey, Improps. Also, keep Curse if you want him to be a tank. I will. I hear Curse is like a really good move. It's a quite good stat. We don't have 4 different rivals. We have every rival from every Pokemon game. I haven't caught it in the game. How's Small Floggo? Small Floggo is Swole Floggo. Hey, Sifsu. Ooh. Hey, William. You play Emerald on my boy. Ooh, indeed. Do we have a spare water type? That is what I would like to know. Oh yeah, Milotic, obviously. Milotic. You can probably learn dive, can't you? Let's have a Milotic instead of a... Yeah. Swamputus. Actually, Heracross is a high enough level for now that we can store him just until we can get past the next level. We'll bring him back out later, but he doesn't need any levels right now, so we can keep him. You learnt dive. Come on, Snexy. There you go. You're a fast learner. Be useful if we could have used you for the entire game, but, you know. You're also probably going to want to surf, aren't you? Well, I'm really, really excited to play, aren't you? How would you also like to learn Rock Smash? Ah. How about Strength? Because we don't... No, okay. What about Cut? I'm assuming you can't learn Fly. Wow, okay, I guess you can't learn any other TMs. You can't learn Lava Surf, can you? That'd be a bit silly. Yeah. Well, that's all we're going to have her... Is it her or him? It's probably a her. They're all hers, aren't they? That's all we'll have them do for now. It's going to be funny when Dirty Dave learns Giga Drain. Oh, I don't even think about that. That's awful. I don't want to think. I didn't even ask. How's the volume levels? I like to ask that, just in case I've, like, forgotten it. But I did a little bit of testing pre-stream. Should it be good, right? Have some nice high-quality audio. I've gotten used to this microphone, so I've started having it to the side and pointed, like, kind of towards me, rather than directly in front of my face. So it means that my plosives, if I say pee 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 pee, it doesn't, like, pop the microphone a bunch, like you would if you have it in front of you. So I think that's an improvement. Sometimes it still does, because I accidentally move out of the way, but... You know, if I go pa, or if I go pa, one of those is better than the other, and the second one's the where I normally have my face. Good little piece of audio tip for any of you who are wondering why your microphone might be popping. It's because of that. I'm going to be pretty miffed if it just crashes if we get up to the surf area. Because this should be it, right? We got here last time and there was like a blockade or something. It was like there was nothing to do. Wasn't it like someone who said we aren't strong enough? Is it you? Are we strong enough now? Your strategy is interesting. Can we go now? Okay, thank God. Yeah, they were trying to stop us from going here because we haven't beaten the gym yet. Finally, it stopped snowing. Alright. Don't wear yourself. Oh, look, the snow did go away. Oh, this is some fast music. You hear that? Volume levels are great. Volume's fine. How does Dirty Lave learn Vine Whip? Oh. Drake Breaths. Ah, Dragon City! Dragon City! D for Doragon. Hey, are you one of my, like, 50 rivals? Of course you've got a name. A Pokemon Society learned the location of Team Steam's base. I forgot about them. Ash Ketchum told me you have a Team Steam uniform. That's a perfect way to implement the... What on earth are you speaking about? Please report back, Chaz, with any information. Could no one else get a Team Steam uniform but me? Like, is that really the reason you're using? Oh my God. Pupitar evolves at 55. Yeah. Crunch at 40... 48? 50? I don't quite remember. Earthquake at 50, Crunch at like the next level or the level after that maybe? Is it Dive and not Waterfall, I'm assuming? How many TMs are there? I'm pretty miffed if we're going to have to get like a Waterfall as well, and a Whirlpool. Dive is basically what Whirlpool is, isn't it, from Gen 2? That's a cry we're not going to hear from much. Oh, that guy looks pretty cool down there in his Wailord. Can we go up this? Oh. That's a cool little mechanic. Hey, I'm the best trainer. I'm sure you are. You're surfing a whale. Dirty Dave learns Leech Seed. Oh. Should I have asked what Dirty Dave was before I just named my Pokemon that randomly? Thank God Thunder never misses. 70% of the time. 70% of the time it always hits. That's my move. I'm sad that there's no double battles, because having him paired up with Swamputus using Rain Dance would be, like, so solid. Sharpedo has rough skin, doesn't he? So if we were using a physical attack, we'd take some damage. Is that something I remember really, really weirdly? He has a lot of speed, but Thunderbolt will do the job. You can't meet Triars. Goodbye, humans. What do you mean by Triars? But that's a shame. Goodbye, friendo. Not entirely sure what you meant, but, you know. You just wanted Dave and then Crazy Cop took it to a whole new level. Oh, look, look, his model is riding a whaler. That is pretty cool. Good job, man. Swimming brings me great joy. Well, you know what, you stay with you. Would you like to fight? You're teaching your whaler how to surf. These people love their whales. What's on this island? Ooh. Dirty Dave is the pedo next door. Oh dear. Wouldn't that been a better name for a Hypno? Where's the lady? Are you going to fight us? Hello? Oh, you're on a Tentacruel. You decided to call him Dirty because he's an Earthman and dirt. Oh yes, that's the excuse we'll use. It's dirt. That's why. I like how Berry's useful here though. Except for apparently all of these water types are faster. I was under the impression that Pikachu was pretty fast, but apparently Tentacruel and Sharpedo. I can understand Sharpedo, but Tentacruel, come on. They're just blobs of matter with no brain. How are they faster? Dirty Dave, come on. Stealing all this experience. Oh, a Feraligatr. Hello Gen 2... Gen 2? Hello Gen 2 starter. Gen 2 Penguin. Feels bad, man. Oh, I just reminded myself about... poor Grapekun. You see that Grapekun has his own cardboard cutout of himself now? It makes me feel quite happy. That was a good end to a very depressing story. Poor Grapekun. When a storm comes, the tides can get really high. You're just posting tentacles on my chat now. That's a little bit inappropriate. She's probably just riding it because it's a big Pokémon. The sea looks almost too good to be true. I'm surfing with my friends. The only one getting annoyed at the fact he isn't using a Lapras yet he's sitting on it. Gen 2 Tartarus was bad in general. Are you sure? Wasn't Typhlosion decent? Great Wizard is waifu now. Imagine trying to catch all the Pokemon in this ROM hack. Probably possible. It would take like a long time. I think you can catch every Pokemon in the game. I mean, if you want a game, like you're going to be going away for a couple of weeks with nothing else to do, this game is probably really good, because you can probably catch like 500 or 600 Pokemon. The game will take you a long time to get through. I'm so happy that you can one-shot a Wailord. Compared to other Gen starters, it always surprised me how it turns out that the bloody Venusaur was the best of the Gen 1 starters. In my mind, it was always like the least cool one. Like Squirtle was easy mode. No wait, Bulbasaur was easy mode, Squirtle was medium mode, and Charizard was hard mode. Was roughly how it worked. Because the first couple of gyms, you could get through both of them with the Bulbasaur. You could get through one of them and then neutral the other one with Squirtle, and then the other one you just have a difficulty with Charmander. Typhlosion and Feraligatr were awesome. I think they're really cool. It's cool as shit. That's just Pokemon in general though. The Pokemon you like, it's never that good. You're like, oh boy, I can't wait to use my, like, Carnivine. Such a cool Pokemon. Oh, it turns out it's, like, worse than every other grass type. Oh well. That's alright. Oh, I sure do love Gengar. Oh, what do you mean they got rid of Levitate? Oh, well, alright. I always thought that whenever Blastoise's cry came out, he was saying, like, conundrum. Like, he was thinking through some problems in his head. He's like, this is a conundrum. That's what I always used to think when I was younger. You like Venusaur? Venusaur is really cool. But Charizard is a dragon. And Blastoise has fucking cannons on his back. Is this the island we're meant to be on? Is this Team Steam? Are we going to have to fight like 50 members of Team Steam? Oh! It's Remoraid. The Pokemon that... it's the one that looks kind of like a revolver and ends up evolving into an Octillery? I think? Gengar is still used. Yeah, Gengar's decent. I just wish that he was in Ubers. Well, and why is the stream overlay not on Pokemon stream? What do you mean? Why is the stream overlay on? Because this is more about the actual content than the stream. I'm trying to think, what's the best way to put it? I intend on putting all of this on YouTube, and I have been. When it comes to like the normal TF2 streams, that's almost never going to go on YouTube. When it comes to Terraria, that's also not really going to be on YouTube. I feel like it will be a little bit weird to have like the same donation tag go over for like 50 hours of a playthrough on YouTube. How about now? I think people would find it a bit weird, but maybe it'll be alright. I just thought it looked a lot cleaner, basically. It has like a let's play kind of thing. I always thought it would look like nicer. You know I'm not wearing the suit anymore. I don't know. We'll see. But like, I feel like it was nicer as just a nice clean stream where it's just me sitting and playing Pokemon. There's no much more going on than that. You're not going to give me anything, are you, if I say anything? Yeah, there's no point even speaking to you. You're just there to be there. We're going to have to fight a couple of Team Steam people. Wait, why did I even equip Dive? I didn't even need it. Well, alright. We're not going to need Heracross for this, probably. Unless we come to the final people who all use Dark types, and we probably could use a Fighting type, but I'm sure we'll do fine. Berry's going to get some solid levels. We might get a Tyranitar by the end. Who puts a sign telling everyone it's their secret base? It's also right next to people who are, like, happily surfing on a beautiful day. It's like 30 minutes away. It's like, Don't know what they're doing. They're not the best. Without overlay, it's way better. Yeah. It works like on a TF2 stream, it's nice to have all that other stuff on. You just raise my attack. I don't need that. Don't attack me. Oh, you... Gosh darn it. That would have done a lot of damage, apparently. Let's pull out old Argumon. Is that no overlay because Woolen's hair looks bad today? Do donation/sub notifications still show up? Streamlabs stuff will, so if you do anything via the Streamlabs, like donations, it will. But scrap.tf stuff won't. That's the reason the Streamlabs stuff is still up is because if people like subscribe, it'll still show up on the screen. I think that is something that's nice to show up. It's like a 1 second little, oh, you know, me Figma Yoma just subscribed. It's a nice little doggo gif for about 5 seconds, rather than there being a ticker for an hour. Because I don't necessarily expect, when you're watching a TF2 stream, you don't tend to rewatch the VODs. Some people do, but you tend to listen to them rather than watch them actively. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just decided it looked cleaner without all of it. Poor ugly. More like, but no thank you. Got him. That's alright. What the hell is that Perugly? Is this not what a Perugly normally looks like? I thought the sprite size between Gen 4 and Gen 3 was the same, so they literally just copy and pasted them over, but I might be wrong. Also, Rock Slide not nearly as good as I remember it being. This is very important. Oh, Sufsu, are you off? Oh, you must leave. Oh shit, sorry. Bye, Sufsu. I'm an idiot. Sorry I completely missed that. You just... Oh, it's because you were lowering my attack. That was a little bit mean. You haven't seen anything past Gen 2, you think? This is like from Pokemon Diamond. All the bad people use it because it's ugly. Team Steam will rule in peace by striking fear in everyone's hearts. Thank you, United Kingdom government. Team Steam is ready to rule the world. Are we going to have to fight Arceus now? Because I'm pretty sure they've spent the entire time trying to bring Arceus back. Glameow. Yeah, fighting type would have been pretty good right now. I didn't realize I was going to be storming the base of the Nazis in my adventure, but apparently so. Please hit. Biri, you've just missed a 15%. Thank you. Perugly is P-ugly. Woolen's actually installed a chat randomizer, he has no context for messages. This might be true. So you can still spam donations saying close parentheses. You can, but think of the children. Why, please, won't somebody think of the children? Come on. Berry. Come on. We might end up having to, like, teleport back to base to grab a good Pokemon. Although, I imagine we'll be fine. Stop lowering my attack. There's no split between special and normal yet, so I'm pretty sure all of my water attacks will still do the same damage regardless of charm. This is so annoying. Thinking of the children only results in tears and anger. Is this true? Swampoo, come on. Perugly, please. Stop. I just want to beat you up. Oh my... Everything. Just... You have one more life, otherwise I'm pulling out Charizard and just ending the rest of your Pokemon in Flamethrower. Yeah, exactly. You snap out of confusion and surf on it. Good thing you one-shot it, otherwise someone would be losing a few limbs. Not another Perugly. Biri just gave up. Stop it. Did you teach any of your Pokemon anything but status moves? Just use like a scratch or something. You don't need to do all of this. Swampootis apparently has like a really good special as well. Dirty Dave with the levels. Oh god. Dirty Dave is trying to learn Mega Drain. Well, it's twice as good as Absorb. Do you know that in competitive, troll Perugly sets are occasionally called Feminism Peruglies? That's a little funky. And also a little bit rude. What on earth? Team Steam will roll in pay. Oh, right. There's no point in speaking to any of you, is there? Oh, they gave us Elixir, because I bet this tower is going to be 100 battles long. You know what? Fuck everything. Small Floggo, are you ready to, like, one-shot every Pokemon in this area with your 30 PP of fire attacks? Because I sure hope so. We're not going to use any other Pokemon but the Charizard. He is going to one-shot everything, and we are going to beat this damn evil team Oh, Glameow. Meow, meow, meow. All that? No. Bugger off. I'm done with your shit. I'm so done with it. Pokemon with lower attack, confuse, and heal moves are horrible. They just won't die. I really don't. Just sit there and they'll use like Sand Attack, followed by Screech, followed by Charm, and it'll just be like, you'll do 1 damage when you hit. And then they'll use a Confusory. Don't screw everything, that might take a while. Hey, Kalina. Not if you all at once. I didn't mean it in that context. I meant it as in like he is just going to, or she is even, just going to establish dominance and destroy everything. Question. Does Swalfloggo ever learn a dragon move? They might learn Dragon Rage, but I'm wondering if they ever learn like Dragon Breath or something. Be pretty cool. Dragon Breath to replace Flamethrower might be not a bad idea. True. You all confused me. I did consider putting chat up on screen. That was like the one streamy thing I could have done. Like, as you can see, it's a 4:3 window because it looks nicer than stretched. I don't understand people who play Game Boy games and stretch them. It looks really ugly. So I put it in, you know, 4:3 or 3:2 or whatever resolution the Game Boy Advance is on. I think it's 3:2. I could have just moved it to the right a little bit and then shoved a chat ticker on the left, but I wasn't too sure if that would have been a good idea. It might have been though. Dragon Claw would be good. I can't remember if Swalfloggo's... I think Swalfloggo's kind of a mix between special and physical. You can kind of use whatever you like on him. Dirty Dave should be the one to establish dominance. No, Swalfloggo is the dominatrix of Pokemon. They will just decimate all. Hey! Same with the Pokemon with Harden. We're doing 1 damage no matter the Pokemon. Yeah, you grab yourself a Golem, shove yourself Harden on that, put yourself some Rock Polish on that. No chance. Yeah, I'm sure you are. It's a mixed attacker, yeah. I think most of the starters tend to be, don't they? Like, they tend to kind of be... You can do whatever you like with them, right? You can run a special moveset or a physical moveset, just depending on how you like, I think. Then we'd have a permanent archive of that one time we all spammed extra water. Yeah, it might work. If we end up doing future... Well, we will be, but when we end up doing future playthroughs of various games on Twitch, chat ticker is definitely something I might consider. Especially, I think it's not unlikely we'll do a Dark Souls 3 one at some point. I don't see why not. We could have like a little one in the corner of like, you know, the most recent like 3 messages or something. You would have liked it better if you just read the chat instead of having it there. Yeah, I like reading it. It's good. But, you know, whenever I like watching Twitch VODs, it's quite nice to also watch the chat while you're playing. But I guess that makes a lot more sense when the chat's like speeding down, like if you're watching a Bob Ross or something. Dirty Dave is going to get some serious levels out of this. Yeah. Nice copy and roasted. Copy and pasted. Don't even know why I bother talking to you. Waste of space. Here's the old item. How about an elixir? They're just going to give us a bunch of healing items, aren't they? That's cool. We're never going to need them. Swalfloggo will just one-shot everything. Yeah. I like reading the chat. Woolen 2K15. I just read that you used 2 hyphens instead of 1 let me fig me Yuma. So, there's how on you. Hello, Pokemon trainer Jake. You got your hair cut on Tuesday. Your hair's kind of growing back a fair bit. You were going to get it cut short, but you might pull a John Wick. Ooh, cool. I've been getting my hair cut a lot more short lately, but I haven't had it cut in a couple of weeks now. I think it's still good to go for like another couple of months though. We'll see. I'm quite favouring the short hair lately though, as opposed to the old fringe I used to rock when I was younger. I think it looks a little bit more professional to have short hair. Dirty Dave, classic. Can you heal at that machine? I don't think so. There might be a heal machine before the final battle. It'd be nice if there was a PC so I could pull out my Heracross, but should be cool. Swalfloggo will just keep tearing away. Dirty Dave will be getting some experience there. I think for every like 1 level Swalfloggo gets, Dirty Dave will get like 3 or 4, so, you know. Yeah, striking theme fear. Hey, are you ready to rule the world? Hey, they are. Who'd have thought it? Woolen 2K15, Woolen 2K17. 15th of the 10th of the 17th. I'm sorry. You had an afro a day ago. You had an afro, Kinky. That's pretty cool. Their hair was on the floor after the haircut would have made a rug. Why have you cut your afro? It's such a cool haircut. Not everyone can grow afros either. You have to be like a very special subset of people. The only he will learn at this point are Fire Spin, Heat Wave, and Flare Blitz. No dragon moves to be learned naturally, but you can teach him TMs. The only way to get Dragon Claw is to get a level 1 Charizard who has it by default. Okay. So I'd have to breed, and I'm not doing any breeding. I'm sorry, I don't know if you were expecting me to. I'm not going to be farming for like 50 hours to get a perfectly EV-trained Charizard with the perfect moves. Hey, Meta. Good stream yesterday. I hosted you for a bit, and then I went to sleep. But good job. You were growing at half a year, it went a bit out of control. Nothing wrong with having a good afro though, man. Oh, hiyo. Team Steam is ready to rule the... I knew it. You read this online before, but what's the due from? I think it's just the afro that people typically tends to see on Jewish people, as far as I know. I never really looked into it. People, I think it was it Matt Stone or Trey Parker? I think it was Trey Parker, one of the two South Park people. He was either the person that coined it or just one of the people that says it a lot. Because I think Kyle in South Park is said to have a Jew fro, I do believe. In a non-offensive way, I'm sure. May as well start from scratch. Fair? You've gone from having a giant afro to having, like, buzz cut. Swolflogo just tearing away. Dirty Dave growing up. Only 3 more levels until it becomes the Torterra we will want it to become. Was a lot more tiring to stream scrims compared to when you used to stream PUBG. Actually having to be good at the game and stream at the same time. Yeah. Streaming PUBG is, like, amazing fun. Oh no, you made me drowsy. It's such a chillax. It's such a relaxing game to play, PUBG, in terms of streaming. Like, you can just play. You don't really have to think about it. Because the game's already terrifying as is. You don't have anything more to worry about on the side of, like, oh no, I have to hit these nice headshots, or something. Oh shit, I'm like, super weak against him, but he's also bad, so I guess it doesn't matter. Also, we're faster than you. Maybe we're gonna die now, though. No, even with lowered speed, we're fine. Oh, pub's not PUBG. You meant TF2, but you should try PUBG. PUBG's fun, man. There's a reason it's got, like, over 2 million players. It's a good game. It's, the devs are questionable now, recently. They started off being great. Then they started to become a little bit money hungry, but the actual gameplay loop is, like, insanely addictive. Of just, oh, I can't wait to see what loot's in this room. I can't wait to try again. Oh, I could have beaten that guy in that battle. Oh, a lot of that. You've got no friends to play PUBG with? Singles PUBG's great, man. Like, one of the best parts about the game. You can play it with yourself, you can play it with 2 people, you can play it with 4 people. Unlike, like, Left 4 Dead, which you can only play with 4 people, really. Also, does Swolflogo not learn Hyper Beam? I was under the impression that most of the 3rd evolution stuff from Gen 1 learned Hyper Beam at some point. Or most of the stuff that was considered strong, at least. Like, you'd get your, like, a Dragonite would learn it as well, or a Gyarados and all that. You got a Mac for class. Ah. Woolen stream sponsored by PUBG devs. I wish. They'd probably pay out a lot, wouldn't they? I'm pretty sure PUBG streamers get a lot of money. Oh well. Like, a game like Left 4 Dead's really fun, but you kind of need a full group of 4 people. A game like TF2's fun, but it's nicer to play with just general friends, or at least one other friend. Unless you're, like, grinding for DM, or you've got, like, a podcast on or something, I think. After, like, 6,000 hours, it's less fun just playing it by yourself. Game like Portal, you need one other friend to play it with. They just managed to make it in PUBG where each of the game modes is fun, yet it's still the same game at its core. So I don't know how they did it. And then also, if you really want to, you can give yourself a bit more challenge, so you can play solos versus groups, and it's still perfectly fine. You don't even know where to start with for all of that. Oh, for Windows emulator, you can use something called Wine, can't you, to emulate Windows on Mac? I believe it's what people tend to use. Team Steam will you? Because I'm under the impression that Mac is a... iOS was originally built on Unix, I believe. Ooh! We've had you before, haven't we? I recognise TM16. Light screen. That's... interesting. I'll have to keep this in mind. We can't use it on anyone, actually. We can use it on Biribiri, but I was considering putting that on someone who might be like our tank. We might get someone with a really high special defense by default, and then give them that move so they'd have a really high special offense. Isn't Wine for small-scale stuff? Oh yeah, I guess you couldn't really play games on it. That's true. I don't really think too hard about that. Like, I don't have a Mac, fortunately, so I don't really have to deal with it, but... You just killed yourself to do 2 damage to my small Floggo, which I'm just going to heal up afterwards anyway. Not your best move, but you're going to send out the guy with, like... Yeah, the croc, the one with the little shadow thing on his... What are those called? Like, masks? There must be a better name for it, right? You know the little, like, masks that villains wear, like this? There's got to be a better name for it, right? You can always dual boot Windows with Boot Camp. Yeah, imagine you could. Maybe. Apparently Mac's like the only hardware that you can run the 3 main operating system types on. Team Steam will rule in peace, blah 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 blah. There's even more. How long's left? I'll just quickly save, just in case. I don't think it's going to crash. It hasn't crashed yet. It's been a pretty stable mod. The only issue we really had was when it kept showing up sprites on the screen. Like that time we had the trouser pulley down man was showing up everywhere. It works as better options. You got Dark Souls. Does Dark Souls not work on Mac? That's a little upsetting. I love low run. Such a cool Pokemon. You're back in black. Oh, hey, Casey Cop. Crazy cop. Oh god. What I might also do at the end of the like 1 hour where I'm going to like cut the YouTube video, I'm going to go quickly double check and see if the Dark Souls video is in HD, and then if it is, I'll release it live on stream. Ho ho. Because it's still not actually being put live. I'm just waiting for it to finish processing into HD, which is annoying because the reason this stream is late is because of Dark Souls. Hey, Fires Pasta. Your Mac is ancient. That's a shame. The Yttrium mod is useful. Yttrium's like really good, man. Virtual machine is horrible for performance, sadly. Dual boot is one of the best ways to go. Yeah, dual boot. Probably the way to go, yeah. Isn't it? You never did go back and get that Elekid. Yeah, we didn't need it though. We got a Pikachu. If Grunt would like to fight, he sent out Floaty Rock. Oh, you sent out Floaty Rock, did you? I'm going to send out Pointy Rock for the first time. The second time, maybe, Steel Wing will be useful. I bet they have a Soul Rock. The NPCs never have just a Lunatone, do they? They always get the double. Swolfogo just... Yeah, they did. I called it. Every time. You missed the last 2 Pokemon streams. You always do announcements. Yep. I always do a YouTube announcement for Pokemon, I always do a Steam announcement for Pokemon, I always do a Twitter announcement for Pokemon, and I always do a Discord announcement for Pokemon. I don't know where else I could place them. But yeah. I've started doing my tier 2 things with announcements, and I realised that I should have been doing it all along. I've been streaming daily for like 3-4 months now. This whole time I really should have just been putting YouTube announcements out. I could have probably already had a partner by now, had I just done that. And instead I just still haven't... no reply from Twitch. No reply from Twitch at all. It's been over 2 months. Not even a, no, we don't want you, just nothing. Just deathly silence, so... Ooh, ghost moves. If only we had a Gengar. I'm wondering if we can probably give Shadow Ball to Tyranitar, right? I'm assuming Ghost type is a special, so maybe it's not that good, but you know. Woolen, what have you done? Dark Souls and Pokemon, you can't force me to make that choice, this is torture. It's a really decent Dark Souls video. I show off like my favourite NPC and a fun boss fight, and it all goes well, and I don't die by the end, and I also had time to record another one after. So it means when I get round to it, I can edit the next one within like a week or 2, which will be good. Probably get it sooner than that. Normally it's a while between, because I have to feel like I'm really in the mood for it, and that way the quality stays high. Just Steel, super effective against flying. I always ask this. You're 3 weeks behind them though. The most recent one was... The last couple ones have been in Ulasil. Dark Souls is good. Dirty Dave is trying to learn Leech Seed. Christ. I guess I get rid of Bite. Tyranitar can't learn Shadow Ball. That's a shame. What can Tyranitar learn? What can learn Shadow Ball out of our Pokemon? Nothing. Because I really wanted to put it on something. It's normally such a nice little thing to have. We don't really have a special attacker. Dirty Dave's evolving. Whoa. I don't want to put out YouTube announcements all the time. Puts out a YouTube announcement for TF2 stream. Wow, I should have been putting them out. I know. It didn't seem like it would make that big of a deal. And then it turns out, no, it like doubled the viewership. Tripled it on one day. Had like 90 viewers regularly in a couple of days. It's like pretty solid. You should teach Iron Tail to Biri. Dirty Dave already learns Earthquake. Are you kidding me? Yes? So... I'm assuming we're going to want this to be a tank, right? So we want him to have Earthquake. We're never getting rid of Earthquake. We'll have Earthquake, whatever the next better version of Grass move is. I thought Razor Leaf was pretty good, but maybe it's like Leaf Storm? Maybe like Earthquake, Leaf Storm, Curse, and another move. Get rid of Leech Seed, yeah, Leech Seed. But no, I'm not getting rid of... Razor Leaf's definitely better than Mega Drain. Like, the crit chance and the more damage is so worth the 5% chance to miss and the no heal. Like, Curse is good, because we can up our attack, I think, right? Curse ups your attack, but lowers your speed or something? Is it something like that? Having our up attack on Grass and Ground in this game just gives you more damage. So this is like a huge boost. We could do Grass, Ground, this, and then a third one, maybe. Leech Seed is funny, but really bad. Ah, Leech Seed isn't that good. Wood Hammer, Leech Seed, and Curse. And you know what? I'm gonna get rid of... I'm never going to use Mega Drain. This thing has 25 PP. Let's swap it out. We'll consider later what we'll do with the rest of them, what we'll do with Leech Seed. I thought Leech Seed would be good as like a stalling move, but really, we're not really going to want to be stalling in like PvE, are we? We're going to realistically be wanting just to like one-shot stuff as much as possible. Let's really shove out a nice heal while we're at it. Why not? Here we go. That was pretty successful. And, sure. We'll shove it on Swampootis as well. No more than that. We'll just give it a go. We'll probably need to heal before the final battle anyway. What is Wood Hammer? Is that just grass? Is that just like a really good grass move, maybe? Leech Seed is good for a tank because you can set it down and have leftovers. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Like, because I'm not really using leftovers anymore. I was originally using it on my Heracross, but I can give leftovers to our boy Dave. Give him Leech Seed, and then just sit there and just stall out things. But I don't know if we will even need to do that. Because Earthquake should be, like, one-shot most stuff, right? 100 stab, 150 damage, plus Curse. Might even do, like, over 200 damage or something. Like, I'm pretty sure if we just shove a Curse out, we can just roll, right? You can get Synthesis. The Synthesis reheal. I think I'd rather have Synthesis then. Because I'm pretty sure this game takes moves from 4 and 5, but I don't know if they actually added in all of them. Because Brave Bird and Roost were from Gen 4. We haven't seen any Brave Bird usage yet, and we haven't seen any Roost usage yet. I'm pretty sure Charizard would have learned Roost by now. Level 49 or something. We'll think about it. I think I'd much rather have our Torterra be a roll. Much rather him be like a bulldozing tank than a just sitting there being a wall. I feel like being a wall is kind of boring. The Whiteley is nice to have them. I don't think it's required, necessarily. Especially when you've got so many really good Pokemon to back us up. Some good stuff there. We've got so many Hyper Potions. While we're at it, let's just shove them out. You can get rid of Giga Drain. Giga Drain's decent. It only has 5 PP in this version, I think, though. Watching a Fulton stream while working out. The joys of having a wireless headset and a touchscreen computer screen. You can stream it from in the gym room in your house. You have a gym room? That's really cool. Excuse me. Are you standing in front of the doorway? Are you Am I gonna have to walk out of here and back again? Well, alright then. I'm using Steel Wing, by the way, because I want to use the the Lava Surf to one-shot everything else. That's pretty cool, Vidar. I'm envious. I'd love to have a gym room. Just have like a nice little running machine, have a little rowing machine, basic set of weights. I don't know if I trust myself with having a bar. I always like to do that kind of thing with someone else, just in case I like choke myself to death, but having like those 3 things, like a couple of weights, cycling machine and a rowing machine would do pretty solid, wouldn't it? Add that to like a house with a pool and you've got yourself a full workout, haven't you? There you go, I never even considered that, but maybe one day if I'm like rich and famous from like programming the next PlayerUnknown's Battleground, I can buy a house with a swimming pool and become hench. Is that what they use? Is that what people say? Would I be hench? Or would I just be moderately alright? Let's have a look. I can't afford it right now, obviously. I'm a bloody student. Team Steam will rule in peace, I'm sure. Step back the fuck up. Before I shot you, the F up. Hey look, there's like random meteorite things around here. That's great. Thanks for blocking out my Walkeruno. You got school tomorrow, go to sleep. Oh, night tac tac. Have a good school tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's Monday, isn't it? Oh well, this